Before starting this video, in case if you're not subscribed my channel, please take a moment and subscribe to my channel. Now you can also follow and contact me via Instagram and Facebook. The link will be given in the description. Let's straight away get started with the video. This video will be on sending ESP32 CAN data to the Firebase. Now search for Firebase and click on the first link and get started with it. So as you can see, this appears a Firebase project. We can add a project with the name PyGirl or any desired name and then continue it. So once you do, again continue and then select an account. So after this we need to create a project and it will take like 30 seconds to get created. Once it's finishing up, I will click on continue and then this is our dashboard. So here we'll go to project settings and go to the service accounts and get database and secrets from this. So here we go to database secrets. As you can see, the updated version of Firebase doesn't have database and secret over here, so I have made a video for that also. I'll give the link in the description. You guys can check out to get the database and secret from there. So we'll take database and secrets from there and then get started with it. Now I've already followed that link which will be given in the description, and here is my database and secrets. We need to copy this database and secrets and we need to put up on our Arduino code. So to get this, I have already given link in the description. You guys can check out, and we'll just paste this in our notepad. So once you're done with this, we will go to our Arduino IDE. So the link for this code will be given in the description. You can take it from there and then you can change your SSID password with the Firebase host and authentication, which we took it from Firebase from the database services, and then paste it over there. So I've already pasted it and then we will upload this. This whole code will be provided in my blog. So here you need to add two more codes, which is base.cpp and base.h, and then we need to upload it. So if you get any errors while uploading the code like ESP32 fatal error, packet header not found, so I have made a video for that. The link for that solution will be given in the description. So this is the error I'm talking about. So you guys can overcome that error and you upload your code. So once you do that, click on to your serial monitor and make sure all the settings are right. ESP32 over module and upload speed with the port is selected and the programmer type. So when everything is set right, click on the serial monitor and first it gets connected to the Wi-Fi. Here you can see the base64 data displaying on serial monitor. So the same data will get on a real-time database. So if you don't get it, just refresh it once again and then you'll definitely get it. So you need to copy this base64 data. So for the people who are not getting it, you just refresh it once again and then you'll definitely get it. So copy this base64 data and we will put it in a decoder where it decodes the base64 data into an image. So go to online converter. Here you need to put the base64 string. So I will create an image. As you can see, the preview image is broken. So what you can do is just remove this part. And then as you can see, we already got an image over here. You need to download it. Please take a moment and subscribe to this channel since we are going to reach a count of 1000 subscribers. Thank you.